Hey there everyone, my name is Preetam Negi and I welcome you all to my channel. In this video we will see how we can install the latest Mac OS Big Sur to VMware. So for that we require to download the following file, which are as follow. So the link I will provide of all these files in description down below. So we required the Big Sur ISO file and unlocker, which will enable our VMware workstation or VMware player to support the installation of Mac OS Big Sur. And actually this is the best way to install and test the Mac OS Big Sur because of the incompatibility with the NVIDIA cards starting from High Sierra. So as I mentioned, please download this VMware workstation player from the link in the description. So from here you can simply download this player. And actually I already have installed this one, so I'm going to cancel this. After that you require to open and extract this unlocker master zip. After extracting, we require to run win install cmd. As you can see, it is downloading some file from internet, so please make sure that you have a working internet connection. I will fast forward this process, but this process may take some time. So we have installed this unlocker master. Now I will go to VMware player and will click on create new machine. Now we require to select typical, and then from here we need to specify the path of the downloaded macOS. So let's copy this path and paste it here, or maybe we can browse it. So I have created this new folder here and I'm going to select this. Now you may see this error that could not detect which operating system is in the disk image, but don't worry about it. We require to click on next, and then from here we can choose Mac OS X, and please choose 11.0 from here and then click on next. Now you can give it a name, let's say Big Sur. You can also change the location. Let's say you don't want it on the document, you want it somewhere else. So let's say I want it in C new folder, and then in new folder Big Sur. So it's up to you. You can keep it in default location if you have enough space. But let's say you don't have enough space, then you can create a new folder in let's say different drive. So I'm going to keep it in this location, but don't be worried about, because we can move this even after installation. Now we're going to click on next, and then from here you can define the maximum space that you want to allocate. So this space is dynamic, which means that it will not take the whole 80 GB of space, but it will dynamically increase. So based on your uses and the file you store in this VMware drive, it will occupy space. So maybe initially it will only occupy 20 GB of space. So now I only want a virtual disk as single file. But let's say you want to split the disk into multiple files. You can create a single virtual disk, or you can split your virtual disk into multiple files, and it actually helps you to move with the help of, let's say, pen drive to another disk. But in my case I don't want to move it, or even I will move it, so I will use hard drive or something like which can actually carry 80 GB of space. So it totally depends on you, but here as you can see, splitting the disk make it easier to move your virtual machine to another computer, but it may reduce the performance with very large disk. So for this reason I'm selecting first option. Now let's click on next and finish. Okay, so before we boot, what we require to do, we require to open this VMware, and we require to edit our Mac OS. So you require to find this .vmx configuration file and require to open it with Notepad. And the process I'm going to show you is pretty simple. Just you require to paste this code that I'm going to provide in description of this video, at the end of all these text. Now click here and save. So basically this is fake SMC. So let's close this, and now we will boot our system. And now let's further tune up our machine for performance. For memory, I would like to give it 16 gigabyte, let's say. So here I am allocating number of processor 1. Obviously most of us have only one number of processor, and then I have like 12 cores, so I'm going to provide 4 core. So here I'm going to allocate 4 core for this virtual machine. And we can also enable this accelerate 3D graphics, and then I believe everything is fine and we can hit OK. Now let's try to power on this machine by clicking here or here, and here we can see the process of installation has begun. Now from here you can select your language, so I'm going to select English India. Now you're required to click here on disk utility so that we can prepare our 80 gigabyte of drive for installation. So select the first option and click on erase. Now here you can give it a name. Now either you can select Mac OS X extended, or you can even select APFS. Now click on erase. After the process got complete, let's close the disk utility and click on install Mac OS. So let's click on agree. Now we can select this drive and let's wait for the installation. Nearly half an hour later, we can see the installation has completed and now the setup has begun. And click on continue. From here I can change the preferred language. Now I'm going to click on continue, dictation. Not now. Continue. Now I don't want to migrate, so click on not now. Now here you require to enter your Apple ID. And here are some settings that Apple don't want us to see, so you can even customize it. Like enable location services, which I don't want, or if you want you can enable it, or analytics. Then click on continue. If you want to enable Siri, you can enable it or disable it. So if you want to improve Siri, then you can share recording, but I don't want. And now from here you can choose the theme, the type of theme that you want, and click on continue. So here, as we can see, we have successfully installed and completed our setup. Now let's fix the drivers. For that you require to click on VM and install VM tools. So click on install. Now it should improve our graphics performance. Go to system preferences and then in security and privacy. Here click on authenticate and enter your password. Now you require to allow this option and select this VMware and click OK. And now we can see from our mouse movement how smooth it became. Now the next thing what we're going to do is going to update this. Now you're required to go to software update and click on upgrade now. In software update, click here in detail and click on restore default. This will enable to download only the stable version instead of beta. Now you can click on upgrade now. That's all guys from my side in this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If yes, then don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you soon in my next video. Till then, bye bye.